On this episode, I think we're going to get the steering system mocked up. I think. It's one of those rare days in Texas when it's not 100 degrees. It's not going to be. I mean, it's only October, so it shouldn't be, but we'll get one or two more before it's over. And there's not any good angles for this, so this is the best I can get, y'all. I need this. I need the, oh, it's over here. Got it. Okay. So I'm gonna try to do this. Like we're putting the truck back together. So it's kind of aligned. I think once I get that piece behind there, I'm gonna be in some trouble though, but this is gonna go like this and up like this. better stay away. Ow! That's really sharp. I'm probably gonna wanna. Move that out of the way.
I had a dream the other night. I was dressed up all in black, wearing my finest clothes, riding a brand new Cadillac. 6 strong friends by my side, gonna take up my slack. I ain't gonna wake up, no, I ain't coming back. Deep and cold, down in the graveyard ground, cold and deep. Rest up easy, trouble no more. Always been a fighter, I guess that is my fault. My whole life has been a battle, but I finally got caught. Shot down, stone cold, graveyard dead, trying to rise above. Way too much blind faith, baby, way too little love. I keep some money in my guitar case, save up for the man what dig my grave. 9 foot, 10 foot, 11 foot down, deep and cold in the graveyard ground. Rest up easy, trouble no more. Cold and deep, deep and cold in the graveyard ground. Heaven ain't gonna suit me, angel can't sing no blues. Already been to hell, baby, don't pay that devil my dues. So pull me down deep and cold, where I can get some peace. I can feel the cars roll by, oh Lord, I need some sleep. Rest up easy, cold and deep, deep and cold on the graveyard ground. Rest up easy, trouble no more. Nine foot way too shallow, 10 foot ain't enough, 11 foot will almost do, man. Show me a little love. Pull me down deep and cold, where I can get some peace. Where the midnight train won't call my name, where poor soul rest in peace. Rest up easy, trouble no more. Rest up easy, all deep and cold. Rest up easy, trouble no more. Deep and cold.
So here's what it looks like on the other side. There's a little bit of a gap because of the double layer here, but I think that's something we can fill, probably with some seam sealer or some caulk or something like that. We should have a pretty good seal around the inside of this between the ball and the cab, but you know, we got to make it watertight, airtight, sort of. So now we got to figure out steering linkage. This is where I want that. I guess we could tighten it up a little bit. It might change our angle of the dangle slightly. If I ever gave you the impression that I know what I'm doing, I apologize. Literally just make this stuff up as I go along. It's the way I work. There's kind of a plan, but you know. So I think there's a couple of ways to do this. Maybe one way to do this is build your suspension on your frame, put the cab on the frame, install the steering column, and then run your steering linkage. Then you put your motor in around the steering linkage. The other way is put the motor in first and then run your steering linkage around the motor. Is one better? I don't know. This is the way I did it, so probably it's the way most of us go. So here's all of the doodads for the linkage. I also tried equal links. It's basically 24 inches from front to here. I tried 3 8-inch pieces, 3 7-inch pieces. The problem is, of course, clearance. So I know it's touching the pipe right now, but if you hold it where it belongs, it's like that. And I can even go down like this. And then you can hold here on the bottom, twist here, and get movement. So now and there's a little bit of play in the here, because you don't want to run them all the way in and touch the other side, because then it binds. You also don't want them too short, because then they fall out. So it's a bunch of cutting, fitting, retrying. This one provides me my most clearance right here on the pipe. The problem is it going to turn? And sometimes we max them out. And this one I may have to come in and grind. It's stainless, so I can grind on it, but they did it so... You can see where here it kind of kinks. I prefer to go down. It's all about the angles. Honest. And it's just eyeballing the shit out of it. Let me see. Loosen that, loosen that. Go up like this. Okay, I kind of like that. That seems to have the least amount of binding. So I'm going to mark like this. And then what we have to do is we have to fit our shaft supports. If it was a straight run, you wouldn't need one. But now what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to put this on. And then we're going to have to figure out some sort of mount where we can get it on there. So it's going to be more of the same. The good thing is this is just 3/4 inch board I cut to 14 millimeter squares. I saw where a guy did it. He cut them into, he got the round bar, the round dowel, a 3/4 inch dowel, and cut the sides down. So we're going to need a support like right here, here, here. And I don't know, you know, where is the best spot? Is it closer to the joint? Further away from the joint? But I think I'm going to start with one and then try to bend something up. Drill a hole in it, and I think I'll use something thin like some 16 gauge or whatever to start with. I think if I'm doing it, I'm gonna want it like right here in the middle. It should go flat like this. This sucks so bad. So this is the piece of the floor that I cut out for a transmission hump. It's a small hump. Like I said, I just make this shit up as I go. Time to turn on the ACs. I'm sweating! Holy crap! I like this, but I have to put one down here too, because we got another joint down there and it's not stabilized. I'm going to cut on this lower support for this engine mount to relief for the bar, and then we'll worry about reinforcing that some other way later. So I'm going to cut you off and make some cuts and then be right back. GoPro, stop recording.